least if you are in Asia somewhere, we are the morning dudes. And yes, today I am Queen Amidala from Star Wars. Been up all night figuring out the Orion Wars. So you're gonna have to live with this look for today. So let's begin. Wherever you are, you stop doing that. You stop doing that. All right. Let's see. Oh, hello, Aioli. Long time no see. Today, I'm Queen Amidala, by the way. Boom, boom. Let's ring in our time, honey. You're lucky. You're lucky. Okay. Let's have some morning tea and tarot. What do you say? That's what I'm here, because I realized that there's no way I'm able to sleep looking pretty like this. The blue eyes, by the way, they are real. Can I ask, what does the blue alien, talking about blue eyes, blue aliens who spoke to me in my sleep see me? Yes, they see you. Do you want to know more about them? Remember, thumbs up before you ask. Just think. I don't need to remind you about that anymore, but sometimes we forget, right? So yeah, do you want to know a little bit more about that, honey? Any specific message that we can now Maya Yoli coming in with the alien shit again. That's fun. We like that. Okay. So can you describe these blue aliens for me? Because now I'm curious here. Me too. Let's see. What is the mensaje? Opposition and polarity. So we are, oh my fucking god. So my birthday up there, 3/11. He looked like a human with long forehead, basically like me, but my forehead is much. So what we are seeing here is, the polarity that we've been dealing with for the past, God knows, millions of years, is now going. They're trying to tell you that, crystals for the win here. Do we have any more crystals here? Well, they are, of course, under my pillow. The second house, resources. So your task now is seeding. Okay? me talking about this before. This kind of turns me on, you know. Oh, military. Oh, baby. Stop. Do you mind if I find my rocks because they turn me on too? Everything turns me on too. So we just shifted into a higher time. I'll be right back. I want my green rock, one of my favorite rocks. I'm rock obsessed. So my little shop of horrors is now upgraded, just so you know. It's not healing stones alone, okay? They are devices for us to store data. What kind of data? The vibrations and frequencies we send out with our own intentions. That's a trick we are going to bring up in Australia. Some of these things can be purchased in our new shop when I put it up. I just saw this and I remember, okay, so the message here for you could be, you know, crystal healing is not something I have been, oh, there is no space left, thank you. I've never been a huge fan of crystal healing because how the fuck can a rock solve our problems? It's not about that. Everything, you know, the lingam alone, how it's shaped, just like this shape, is creating a vibration, like a frequency, okay? So now, the one way you can connect with the blue people is using, I have also mala here, lapis lazuli. So they are from Sumeria. The other ones, the other blue people that comes from the blue world are known as the holy people, and they are the natives Americans are using turquoise to connect with these people. And you know what? I know someone who have a very strong connection with them. All right. So the thing here is that you see what this is? It's a cedar. Timothy, Maria, Anzuman, Ariane, good morning. So you're just going to have to be in a row, and I'll do my best. So let's finish the space read first. So yeah, I just wanted to show you some part of which we have in my new shop. This is for activating the third eye. And I will tell you how it works because it seems a little bit absurd. So we have this is for the heart, Anahata. This is for love rituals. It seems a little bit cringe, but these are actual Rudrakshas I peeled out myself. And maybe you will access to all of this, but I might keep it for myself. You also get access to bracelets. Yeah, it goes with our eyes, Maria. And microscopic black books, grimoires, and tarot cards. Okay, so let's move on. We just felt drawn. Yeah. I felt drawn to, this is fluorite, and I felt drawn, always feel drawn to the ocean, whatever, I don't have a brain right now. Anyway, so that's the card in the job. Enough commercial for my shop. can't sell it right now anyway. There is something about the full moon. So the next full moon, didn't I just put this away? Let's see here. Augusto, oh my god, this is, okay, so next full moon, Raben, oh my god, that's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. Next full moon, let's see what you could do there for the blue people. Because they can see you, they are multidimensional, and we experience ourselves only as three-dimensional. We are not three-dimensional. Yeah, says Queen Amidala today. So let me see here. September. What the fuck? Okay. Okay. September 7. Okay, it's the day. Write this down, okay? So this is the date where you will get more information. You can try either one right here. We will see here what is your task, okay? In regards, because I know you, Aioli. We talked about this before, and I know you. So at this point, the full moon has gone over to Pisces, the mermaid energy. Okay? So there is work for you to do there. Because we've been seeded, the New Age community have been seeded with a lot of false propaganda. So what I'm giving you out now are simple guidelines for you using your discernment in regards to how you do it. I can give you a list from the lesser key of Solomon. But what's the point when you already have direct access to source, so you know what to do? So I don't know how much you're into this. So right now, you, in your vibrations, you are dealing with the full moon illumination. So that's the date. Which date was it? On next Sunday. Next Sunday, okay? That's the date. So for 3 days, I would work trying to be silent, but you have the full moon and the sun side by side. Okay? You also have South Node and you have retrograde. So there is a quantum time leap for you. Are you with me? Will rose quartz and black tourmaline be good for relationship, Raven? Rose quartz are basically the relationship kind of which we always use. I have one which is raw. That's how we know they are the real deal. They are easy to recognize. So this is for love, pure love. This is for family love, like a sister kind of love. And then you have the red stones for passion kind of love. Should be obvious. All right, tourmaline, black tourmaline, you can use to banish black witchcraft or black magic. It will also absorb negative energies. So that's usually the black rocks. Okay. So you have a mission right now, Aioli, and that is to bring your south node. So you can look in your chart, where do I have my south node, which is Ketu. And you are going to bring something back from the past, and that is you. You are going to remember who you are. And you might, you see the crystals here, have the same colors as I have here. We have this one, we have this one, and we have amethyst. So if you go out and buy now, I don't have these for sale. These are not expensive. They are not when you pay for them like, oh, no. My daughter found them, the pink ones. She found them in a channel we have behind our house. So in my country they're easy to find, and they are plenty of them, and they should not be expensive. This one, fluorite, costs a little bit more. Says here fluorite, interesting enough, or at least on the picture. And the amethyst ones are also beautiful, beautiful, activate the pineal gland, and also very cheap. Okay, so the reason I run out now, then this one, they cleanse. This is citrine. I have a feeling it's been tackled, but you know, citrine usually is not that intense in color, but we also have another type of fluoride, also like mixed with citrine. But these cleanse the energies, and when there are many ways you can cleanse them using the moon and sun and so forth. I charge them with a specific energy, and I put them under my pillow to get the dreams we want. So you can use them for many things, but because we can't feel the vibration, because we are in 3D, we underestimate their powers. But there are lots, millions, trillions of years of data stored in one of this. Okay, so this is your task for now. I'm going to just have a small look in regards to if there is something more specific. So this is the blue people basically saying hello. See, I'm going to see here. Prepare. Prepare is your card. Okay, so it's time now to prepare for your purification. I would really love it if you could pay attention to my site called Arts of Aurelia here, because I'm going to upload something that should blow Papa's wig off. Start to prepare now, okay? Because there's going to be a purification, because the time is now. It's not like with 2012, oh, tomorrow it's going to blow up. We are in a gray zone now, where we are moving higher and higher timelines. Things get easier and easier in life. Okay, and at the same time we need to get rid of people and situations who are feeding off us. So with your warrior, there's something about communication here. With your warrior background, we can no longer fight fire with fire. Okay, so there is something about creating here, which is aligning yourself with the Most High, aligning yourself with the Force. The Force is very real. I always know that when I watch Star Wars, that the Force is very, very real. It's key, it's prana, and you need to align yourself with this Force. And when you do that, it's time now, because this is your past as we see. This is your baggage. This is what you have in your baggage. And it's time now. Here is your warrior card, by the way. It's time now to move all of a sudden in a manner that is unexpected for those who are opposing you, opposing us. Okay? And so retrograde is all about taking back what was lost. But you see, it was never lost to you, because all you need to do now is follow up, because I can't say now, there are too many disturbances that will try to interfere with what I say. So go into Aurelia and I'm going to tell this to everyone. Now it's about remembering who you are. But there are many ways you can say it, many ways you can do it. And so this information will be provided to all of you. And we are going to work together as an interesting team. How to easily charge the crystal? Yeah, I can talk about that when it's your turn. Okay? So in regards to the full moon, homeland, foundation. So there is something from your ancestors, a foundation that they made. It's now going to become, and there's now a new one coming in, because it's been concealed, and because it's been concealed, it will now be revealed by the sun. Concealed, jinn, the shinobi, something that is we don't see because it's concealed by shadows, by hidden forces. The sun is going to expose them. We are being bombarded with light as we speak, as we, right? So this has something to do with your past, where did those burgers go? Yeah, so let's give 2 more, because when you are on a path like this, I give a couple of extra cards to make sure that my Cedar family is going in the right direction. And remember who you are. Make sure you're not being distracted. So for you, you took upon yourself, you like as an ancient high priestess from the past. You took upon yourself a responsibility here, which is directly connected to your Ketu. Where is your Ketu? You can find that out on astro.com. You can find the natal one, you can find the progressive one, and you can find the transit one. Okay? And that's the baggage you are supposed to purge. And that's how you also will be lifted up into your north node, which is like almost like your medium coeli. Medium coeli, what we are stretching towards, but also, 7th heaven. Medium coeli also. Our highest point in the heavens, right? And not planet. Do you have that there? That's also interesting. So we have incubation here. You're in this shell now, where you are about to wake up. Now, homecoming, homeland, and foundation is the key words here. So I want you to do a script where you literally you do this automatic writing, okay? And when you do the automatic writing and you use your intuition, you'll get a stronger message, because here you see the owl, you see the preparation, and you see how she's becoming one with the frequencies and vibration, which is all about music, song, and rhythm. We are all frequencies. Okay? So, and we are all vibrations, basically. And so now is the time, not tomorrow, not something we are going to do tomorrow night. We are going to do it now. As you can see, I'm on the case. I'm dressed up as Amidala today. It was highly successful. All right. So, Maria, are you there? Aunt Raven. Yeah. Charge the crystal. First of all, I would put them one night together with the citron to cleanse them. But you can also have, I would say, clean water and maybe salt, and put them in the sunlight or and the moonlight, depending on what your intention is to cleanse them completely. But also use your mind. You're welcome. Use your mind. Use your, I think people are a little bit creeped out at my eye makeup and shit like today because people are very quiet. That's okay. I'm always creepy, so don't worry. Charge it. If you're going to charge this attracting a soulmate, okay, then first take away the dirty stuff, and we use salt to banish, and we use citron to cleanse, and we use the sun and the moon. And also always check where the moon is, right? If you're not into that, just get a fucking calendar, okay? If you want to charge this with love, with romantic love, you need to feel it. And you can also use small permission slips like sugar and honey and pink lights, red lights, these kind of things, and have ceremonies on Fridays. But if you can't feel it and if you have doubt, you will create a block and God knows what happened. If you do the incubus incantation, make sure that you are well. I got this, learn it the hard way, that just because the incubus likes pink doesn't mean that he's all, they are intense and they suck from you. So I've had the incubus around me, I've had the jinn around me, all. Why? Because I haven't taken it serious enough. Okay? I'm like, okay, I want to play the Necronomicon for fun. Was your book, right? Last time I was here. So a little bit more, 1 year ago, take a leave. And well, you know, it resonated with the jinn. All of a sudden, the night wasn't as peaceful as they usually are. You cleansed your cords with dish soap. That's so adorable, you know. You can also clean them, physically clean them, and if you're going to physically clean a rose quartz, I would use rose soap. It's so logic, it's a sin, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's the story for today. Okay, I'm going to just pre-make this. I was actually on my way to bed. My back is a little bit yeah, they get dirt too, just like yeah, I have a lot of what's it called, weird stuff in my hair, and it feels kind of uncomfortable. Set up. Get, yeah, the lights in my face. That's beautiful. Now I don't look psychopathic at all. What to do? have little hair and we compare when we have a lot of it. So I'll just shuffle the cards, and if you guys are ready for me to help you out, Maria, if you come in and you only wait 5 minutes, don't come to me afterwards. Da la 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 la. You know I love you. But we have to be full. Okay. So. Yeah, we have some cards here which I hesitate in regards to check them out. Sometimes it's not all angelic beings around us. Sometimes the beings around us are not so angelic, and so we have to, you know, take that into consideration. So, and not to mention the Rudrakshas alone, I peel them myself, so I can guarantee when I send them, if you want to have a guarantee, that they are the real deal. It's so easy to fake Rudrakshas. And they heal according to Sadhguru. Hello, Cherry Blossom. What's up? What's coming towards you? That's you're not aware of. That's me. Spooky version of me. Look like a blonde chick today. blonde chick the day after Halloween evening. Okay, so let's see here. This is for Cherry Blossom. Cherry. Okay. I'll try to get this hair up. Sitting, please, dear Lord. It's so sticky that. There you go. Good morning. So, yeah, we are in a strange mood. It's we haven't, you know, because of the free spread yesterday. We turned our wake up in the afternoon, go out, and filling up the shop shelves, you know, and coming home and I want to have fun, more have fun. So, okay, let's do what we did when we were children. And since we never grew up, we still do it. Let's paint Amidala from Star Wars in our face and do more tarot cards. And needless to say, I made money. I made money. I was also gifted today, by the way, by this beautiful wall. Well, they gave me a wall, yeah. This beautiful, you see this one? Whole blanket. A gift. That's how good I am with bargaining. People giving me gifts, get rid of me. And so I was also gifted a shawl by the same guy who gifted me with this. They are also available to purchase if you want. And yeah. I think I need sunglasses. Okay, Maria and Cherry Blossom. Hva var det du trengte å vite? Hva var det du trengte å vite? It is beautiful. I learned, however, where he's from. But who cares? Freebies are freebies. Well, anyway, I didn't pay for it. It's like, oh, people are very generous sometimes. Sometimes. Okay, post your question. Anshuman Aryan, you are gonna go and in order to do what you do there, you're going to write following law of assumption. Okay? Magnetize yourself. It's a place on YouTube, and I follow her. She's wonderful. But the real teacher here is law of assumption. Maria here knows him very well. I use the law of assumption, and well, you know, I get gifts. But it takes a lot of training to be used to think like that, because we are so brainwashed into thinking that no, you can't do that, you can't do this, no, that's impossible. Says who? We are created, we come from like literally out of nowhere, right? So the law of assumption, it's kind of like the law of attraction, but on steroids. Gosh, it's so hot. Where are you guys now, guys? And what's your temperature? For me, it's like, ugh, can I get naked, please? So right now, Anjuman, are you spying on me? Just joking, but the spy card is here. Strength. Could it be that you have a little bit muscle? So this is physical attraction. It says here that du är lite tillbakahållen, that you don't give that easy, perhaps, commitments, or you know, you could. It's difficult. Are you one of those who runs off when the bill is coming? Kill Bill, then Anshuman is gone. I forgive you. But yes, you need to learn the law of attraction, because you have the Magician here in reversed, and you got 5 of Cups. So you have wounds that you need to heal, basically. So if you want to understand the law of attraction, well, you need to heal those wounds. Cherry Blossom, did you ask a question, or did I miss out on it? The what could I say, the 711 71117. Okay. Yes, you can do that, Anjuman. I mean, I can do that. If you check out, I sent you a link earlier today, because you had a request on my website in regards to one of my videos. You asked me, can you send me a link? And I sent you a link, and it's 428 hertz. And it's not guided meditation. For now, I'm just sticking to the hertz because I noticed lately that there is so much noise everywhere, and I'm the worst noiser, and so we all need to start focusing our energies a little bit. And so yeah, check out the link and see if you like it. And whatever I find out there, I'll share it with you guys. Promise. Okay? Promise. Just 1 second. I don't think we need light bubbles on when it's already light. Oh my God. See? There you go. Hello from Iraq. Hello from Chiang Mai. Welcome to Magician Anjuman. Have you been in that deep, dark, doom and gloom before? I didn't understand the question, Zainab. You want a yes or no answer? Or do you want to read? Okay, you just want a yes or no. Okay. That's easy. We've got cards for that as well. You don't even have to tell me what it is about. I love you too. Okay. No. I sincerely hope that this is a good thing for you, Madame. I don't really speak Farsi. Farsi. I hope everything is good with you. And so, Anjuman, welcome to the Pirates team. Do I get a 97? There's only one question for subscribers, darling. So Anjuman gets 2. Cherry Blossom, where are you for such a long time? Yeah, you and me both, darling. I don't understand Farsi. Okay, so Ansuman, guys, $2 a month. That's a cup of coffee, and you will be picked out of the row of the waiting line in regards to your reads. I feel weird today with my hair like this. I feel more weird in regards to the hair than the makeup. Okay, so $2 a month and you'll get a VIP membership. That means you will be prioritized during live streams, and you get two questions. I'm afraid I don't understand what you're saying, Saina. Aunt Raven. Thank you, Anshima. You look stunning too. I love the fonts you're using in your name. I don't know, anyone else speak Farsi here? Maybe you can use ChatGPT. So this is for Anjuman. Hello Mario, I didn't see you. Let's see here. How can I make Soya, the Pisces, come towards me? She is attracted and she is in love, but I want to make her mine. Ooh, Aquarius. You study 19 hours a day. Are you crazy? Oof. Oh, your brain can't take in that much, sweetie, unless it's physical, practical kind of things. Ah, so you want me to find out her feelings and intentions towards you, Anjuma? And you want a love letter, right? Yes, I'm really sorry for your situation, lady from Iraq, but there is only one question for subscribers. If you want to get more questions, you need to become a member, or you need to give a donation to the channel, and then I can help you more. Okay? I'm truly sorry for your situation. Okay? So this is for Anshuman. Give me one more for Anshuman. I did take your question, lady from Iraq, didn't I? Yes, the answer was no. So okay, it's incredibly disturbing when people keep chatting. So I'm going to look away while I do your question, Anju. I'm going to look somewhere else. This is for Anju. Anjuman. This is for Anjuman. Okay, let's find out. Angela. Let's find out. This is how she sees you. This is how she sees you. Anshuman, do you have work? So you did kiss. When did this kiss take place? Okay, so what do you study? Yeah, so lady again from Iraq, I gave you an answer, and the answer is no. So you've got your answer, you've got your time. I cannot keep repeating no. Again, there is one question only, okay, for subscribers, and you also need to leave a like. Okay, you can come back another day and you can ask a new question. If you want to become a member like Angela, you get to have 2 questions. If not, you have to donate. Extremely complicated route. Again, when did you kiss? Yeah, I'm not very super impressed by this spamming. Like, no, you don't speak English, but you understand no. Okay, Anshuman, I feel that your energies are coming up as very intense, and without your awareness, I look like a clown today. Can't look at myself serious. Without your awareness, it looks to me that your energies, your vibrations are coming out as all-consuming, almost like you are suffocating her. Okay? French kiss. So a smooch one, right? How lucky are you? Okay, so first of all, she might panic a little bit, maybe because she felt something, and when we feel something we run off and like, oh, that's scary to have a feeling. Bye. And thank you too. Daniela, shukriya. So the thing here is that she sees you, she knows that you have taken an interest in her. And she also knows that there is a part of you that expects something from her. And she's not ready for this part. This part where you have very close kind of connection, right? So she's not ready to have something fresh, as in a new beginning, right? But she also had a little bit low self-esteem, so she's not sure if the value of her and the value of you are adding up together, right? Thank you very much. I didn't know. Do I have big eyes? Never been told. This is how our eyes are in Norway, except with all the Egyptian makeup style. But thank you, Shukriya. Thank you very much. So I wish I could help you more, but usually there is a line, and if there is a break, I can help people in between. Okay? Anshuman, she might have a little bit low self-esteem, which gives her this hesitation. Am I ready really for a new beginning? You know, how can I, you know? At the same time, there are a lot of pressure around in your culture when it comes to wedding. No? Marriage and these things, and when cowboys are French kissing, that's because they're a little bit drunk and they want to flirt around. And some of them also even have one night stand. That's the West. Norway, I don't know what to think of my country, but I'm not Christian, but I was raised to be a good Christian girl in regards to the values in regards to a man. I feel this is you, and you are standing ready, but almost there is a small sense of desperation in this. Please see me, please love me. And this have the opposite effect than magnetism. So if you understand that you already have French kissed her, but if you always with your eyes seek her validation, if you do something, how do I look like today? Do you do it for you because you want to look, you know? If I want attention from a hypothetically boyfriend, in most cases they don't like me dressing in black with a raven and looking like Amidala. They don't want that. They want to see me in colors, you know, less eye makeup, blonde hair. And so, well, that's not my cup of tea. You know, dressing up as a Star Wars princess is my cup of tea, and that's fun, right? So, not having to live under that pressure, I also sense a fear here of codependency. Did that help you any, Anjuman? And welcome, Mario Duarte. Duarte. Do you want me to read you a love letter, Anshuman, as your extra membership bonus? I don't know how many members do we have now, because I think they disappeared after 1 month, but we've actually managed to gain a few members over the past at least 6 months. That's when we started, right? I got help from that Spanish guy. Let me read you a love thing. You will be initiated when you can manage to love her at the same time, stop seeking validation and detach from her and focus on your stuff and building you independent on what she thinks and what she's doing. Because if you don't follow my advice on that, then it's not gonna happen. Because then you are sending out energies that repel. Yes. Let me get I got new glasses today because the old one was kind of, they only had one glass. So let's see if we can, I can't see you guys. Okay, that's good. Only settle for eternity. Love and faith will defeat violence. Be not afraid of fire and arrows or anything that might come. Welcome to the tribe, magician. I don't know, I'm so jiggly today and always these days. It's fun to live partially in having a jungle in the backyard, I suppose. All right, so Cherry Blossom, Mario, if you guys still have some questions, I'm right here. There you go. Let's see where we can bring you today. There are 2 Anjuna. Pujas, Anjumans, Shubhams, Priyankas. Are you guys cloning each other? Okay, I'm gonna do my best. That's why I'm here. I'm here to do my best to make you happy. And for you, Iranian and Maria. Maria, jeg ropte på deg, men du hørte ikke etter. Så hør etter når jeg roper på deg, vær så grei. Ok? Bare heng rundt. Jeg har ikke tenkt å gå i seng riktig ennå. Så du har fremdeles litt tid, ok? Skal prøve å ikke dra det for langt ut med de andre. Nå ler folk her av trynet mitt sikkert. Vet ikke. Who gives a shit? Okay, so this is for, I don't know, I forgot whose turn it was. Oh. Den klubben da, jeg var veldig mye. Skjønner. Vel, jeg har også gjort noe dumt, så jeg har skutt to. Cherry Blossom, is this your read? Yeah, Maria, she cannot take the read here. Okay. tired of, you know, people, me, and then I call you out and they're gone. So whoever, I don't care who's next, post your question and I will do the read. That's it. So Anjuman Aryan, what are my manifestations power? So what you really mean with this question is that what is easier for you to manifest than absolutely all of it, which you can if you want to have. Have a great day too, Mario. It was nice to see you again. All right, let's find out. So, whimsical read, whimsical read. Okay. I got it. Yeah. So you have spell casting. And do you know what the name of the card is? Can you guess? Can you guess what the name of the card is? You asked me. Yeah. You asked me, what is my strongest manifestation power? And the card is called Spell Manifestation. So, we are magicians here on this channel. Woohoo! So basically here, your manifestation abilities are spell casting. Probably because you have a very strong blue throat chakra, could be one of the reasons. So don't use it to curse people, because that's going to be very mean of you. You also have, like me, an altar. We have an altar here. So you have the dedication. So basically, with your dedication, if you want to work with magic, you can write your own spell books. Did I? Yeah, I did show you. I got hang of tiny grimoires today. And so I already have micro grimoires, but these are for you to put in one sigil, or if you want to write something microscopic and have like a mini puja with you everywhere you go, like you want to have a naga with you, you want to have this thing with you. I always put a rudraksha and I make a pouch. Mine is out of leather and I bring them everywhere. And then of course I write what is this spell about. It's highly likely that I'm going to decorate these black books with a pentagram or an om, something if I could like that, like this. So if you want to work a little bit with magic, you should start to check out some of my startup kits where I want to give people, because it's so fun, you know, a rock, depending on what you want to achieve, or if you just want to do a gratitude ritual, which is my favorite. It's just Om Namah Shivaya. And you have the candle, you have the crystal, you have the Rudraksha. I even have tiny, these guys. Probably should get more of them. Light your candle, have your tiny little whatever, Naga, Sarpa, and the crystals, if you have a tiny crystal also, they work as amplifiers in regards to the energies, and everyone needs a smudge or incense. And maybe you can also get like a microscopic bell. I know, but I'm obsessed with the microscopic world, so I even have a microscopic pet spider here. What does an altar look like? So this is a typical Western altar, like we have 4 suits which you find, and also I would have some tarot cards, and you can even get microscopic tarot cards. I have, first of all, I have mini tarot cards, and they are so small, they are adorable, I'm obsessed. This size, you know, so you can travel and you can have this cool pouch, shamanistic pouch. And you can also, I even have tarot cards that are this small, like this small. Hello there. And they was expensive, 400 baht. It's a lot of money, but they're worth it because they are so cute. And they're in a plastic, so you can make them wet if you want. Jeg skal i seng etter denne her, Maria. Men send meg en melding på hva som problemet er for noe, for at jeg har en klient som jeg også må gjøre ferdig. Og så håper ikke det hun kjerringa som du har drevet og styrt med forbanna på det. Har du gjort noe med kjerringa, by the way? By the way, Anjuman, air, imagination. Imagination. So for you, you're up next, Jerry. It's for you to imagine, feel it, write it, okay? Because everything we write also in cursive, for curses, right? So everything, imagine, put it in a book. Maybe you want one of my baby spell books. Actually, I purchased them so I want to create my own. I love making my own shit. And then these things that you see on the table are kind of activation points, but they are not necessarily needed. When you are in the feeling, and the moon is correct in the correct sign, that's when you cast the spell. And wands are very real. The one I use looks like this. I'm gonna decorate it with crystals and things like this. So the wands are an amplifier of the energies that you already have. So you point them at where you want the energy to flow directly towards. It sounds ridiculous because we are in 3D, or some of you are in 3D still, but when you remove your mind from 3D mentality, you will see that, oh, works. Witchcraft works. You have to be a nice witch, because if you don't, the devil's gonna come and bite your ass, baby. I hade en liten følelse, Maria. Okay, like 6, what's coming towards me soon that I'm not aware of? So let's see. Oops. Men Maria, siden folk her ikke kan norsk, siden folk her ikke snakker norsk, så går det greit om at du sier det likevel, kanskje? Hva er det som sier? Du vil ikke si at hun plager deg, men hun gjør det, ikke sant? Ok, la meg fokusere nå på Cherry Blossom først. Okay, there we go. Cherry Blossom. What's coming towards Cherry Blossom? Okay. Crystal, which act as amplifier. All crystal act as amplifier, yes, they do. Some are stronger than others, obviously. But it also depends. I mean, Anshuman, if you're still here, a red, if you're going to work with, let's say, passion, a red crystal, like the ones I have on the bracelet, are far more powerful than this one, if you're going to activate fire, right? So the amplifier, this one is amplifying the pineal gland far more than, again, this one. So there is a small logic to the craziness as well. Okay. Cherry Blossom, are you ready to take in the read? What is coming towards Cherry? I'm actually using kind of a cherry inspired card. Well, it's like cherry and pink. It's not that bad. Okay, let's find out. What is coming towards Cherry Blossom? that she do not see coming. Let's see her. Okay, Sherry. Here we go. I'm now currently up in, I was from 175, now I'm up in 250. It's weird. I feel like a school teacher. So, this could be a cancellation of maybe some kind of party, you can't come, some kind of disappointment, right? Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Do you know what that means? It might be that whatever party you plan to go to and you choose not to go to it, could have been a wedding, it could have been someone turning 50, could have been something great, and then you go like, well, either you don't get invited or you choose not to go for your own reasons, and for some reason the universe is going to reward you with that. Wheel of Fortune sometimes can also be plenty of money coming in, but it's plenty of luck coming in which you don't see coming. It's like out of the blue. Vad slags spel har du gjort på den damen, Maria? Something that's been dormant for a long time. Yeah, you're not sure of any party because there is a reason they call the cards fortune telling, future, past, now, right? So 401s is usually a reason to celebrate. You know, it's either a reason to celebrate, an invitation. This is what's coming towards you. This is what you don't see. That was your question, right? So you cannot be sure of what kind of party it is, because if it's in your blind eye spot, because you find out about it and you refuse to, don't go to that party, because it could be like all of a sudden some people come and they say, come with us, we celebrate this, whatever, and you get this, that's called intuition. Either I want to go home, I don't feel like going with these people, I'm not sure if these people are vibing with me. It can be all sorts of reasons. It could be a test from the universe. No matter what happens, you're going to be rewarded for not going. So if your sister is getting married, for all sake, there are many parties. Go to your sister's marriage. You know, I missed out on that too. But if you're being invited to something that makes you feel uncomfortable, and you say, you know, I have all the rights to say no, then it will be rewarded. But we also have moon here, something that will be purged. Okay. It's about purging energies. It's about energies that no longer serve you. So you are in a time now where there might be people, maybe people who party too much. They find all sorts of reason to, oh, let's party, you know, because that's the only thing they cling on to in a world that is full of darkness and destruction. And so the universe, I think the universe is testing all of us now. And so you choose to spend time alone and purge energy and to face your fears and to clean up what is hidden in your life, things that you are aware of, and bring them into the light so you can work through it. And you get 8 of coins here. So out of the blue, there is something here, an opportunity here for you to perfect a skill that you're already pretty good at. 8 of coins. But it seems to me that if you get invited out by someone, it says here it's a player. And that might be the reason you refuse to go to this person's party. Okay? The other card says here that you are either procrastinating or trying to avoid the inevitable. There could also be a loss here, which is the reason that this happened. But you will have a clarity to the situation. But something is coming to an end. But with your strength, you are going to make a lot of money. There is also someone here who are spying on you. It seems to be someone who have a crush on you. It's someone with a strong water placement. Yeah, the other one is not a player, by the way. He's serious business. And he's the good guy. So the player is coming out as a fire sign. The one that means serious business could have maybe a little bit low self-esteem, but is coming up as very sweet. Yeah, if you are a Cancer and the fire sign is a player, then go for the water sign. So I hope this helps, Cherry Blossom. Crazy neighbor lady. Så hva slags spill var det du kastet på henne, Maria? Hva slags spill kan du ha kastet? Har du gjort noe spesifikk type heksekraft? Eller You're welcome, Sherry. It's my pleasure. Det er nok ikke så nybegynner som du tror, men what is this? Huh. Yeah, and she is. So this old lady is grudging also because someone she was very deeply in love with, or she could have been married, I don't know, but that person is gone. I don't care if her husband is there, but she's projecting this anger onto other people. Did you actually wear those shoes? Kjente du at yes, they do, Anshuman. I tested it out and they do work. The entire society is built on subliminals, my darling. We are being affected by it non-stop. Det brente, ja. Takk, kjæring. Gi meg et øyeblikk her. Nei, folk snakker ikke norsk her, og jeg har allerede suttet i 2 timer på WhatsApp med en klient, så jeg er litt sånn går i seng nå, så går i seng. Se. Ok. Vi ser hva meg i forrige. Så, du kjente at det brente. Det er en type spray som du kan kjøpe som faktisk brenner som ild, og den er veldig intens, men den er veldig dyr. Jeg har den her, for at de selger så mye av det her i Thailand. Men hva var poenget med det? Jo, også hun er skrullet i hodet. Men hvis hun er veldig forsiktig, for hadde hun virkelig vært skruppelløs, så hadde hun jo lagt en spansk rytter i skoen din, eller noe lignende, knust glass, så, men hun er jo 78, men bestemora mi ble jo 87. Anshumat, what kind of channel are you seeking? I have many channels that I can recommend. I am obsessed recently with a new channel with a guy who is taking chaotic science into a new level, and so on and so on. So it depends on what is your goal with that channel. personally, I would use this one. And when you wake up, don't first thing think about coffee and get up. No, you have to be in bed long enough, from all the way up to 15 to 20 minutes, where you go back and you pick up the dream and write it down and see what is the pattern. Yes. Yes, you do, Sherry. We all do. You cannot not dream. Vad har jag gjort? Arrangemang. My beautiful, beautiful children, if you want to change something in your reality, one here have a problem with the old skräll, someone else wants to know what's coming towards you. That's a fair, interesting question, and that's actually quite relevant. If you're trying to fish, you know, maybe you need a better bait. And the thing is that most people who come to this channel, you are trying to solve, sorry, got some back issues. I think I stretched my back a little bit. I've been walking a long way. So the thing is here that you are trying to fix, you know, you're watching if you watch a mirror, right? And I want to change the makeup in my face. The things most of you do in order to change that makeup is that you go loose on the mirror image. Does that make any sense? Right? So, okay, yeah. So that goes for the reality as well. The reality around you as you know it is a mirror reflection of the real world, and that's you projecting this reality. So if you have attracted people who are mean to you into this life, then the reality says that it's time for you now to heal maybe an old wound from the past. Because if you go against them and you kick them and you throw rocks at them and I'm innocent, why are you so mean to me? You're actually just making the wound bigger, and you're fighting fire with fire, and they will have a bigger, you know, a bigger case in regards to justify their actions towards you. Did that make any sense? Of course it did. So, Anjuman, for subliminals, you can use a website. There is this woman, her name is Trinity. You can find her on YouTube. She runs a site called Magnetize Yourself, and she can give you 1 week for free with subliminals that will attract your twin flame, your specific person, and she have other also in life. She's creating those subliminals, and she claims that she's been very successful in regards to using these subliminals. I don't think she's expensive. I've thought about buying a subliminal myself because she's you know, such a wonderful woman, and she's a very advanced spirit or advanced soul. So she understands all the things I'm talking about right now in regards to timelines, twin flames, and other things going on in life. And she sells subliminals, so you go into Magnetize Yourself, and she will, if you go to one of her newest video, listen to her. She's talking about divine masculine and feminine, and she will guide you in regards. They are on Spotify. If you play them, let's say in the background, or you have them in your ear, she says that twin flames and couples all of a sudden come together, or they get in contact together, just because of the subliminals that she have a huge passion of making. And I believe her. Så Maria, du trenger å sove, ja. Her er klokka 7:15 på morgenen når jeg skal løpe i seng. Så har du en sånn siste ting du lurer på før du går i seng i forhold til det skrellet over... Sorry, skrellet, det var ikke noe snilt sagt. Men noe spesielt med hun dama. Er du redd for hun dama? Føler du at hun er en generell trussel mot deg i forhold til du og det bostedet? For det at hvis du velger nå å flytte til et nytt sted, så kommer nissen til å flytte med på lasset. Det kommer til å være noen andre der som driver og pirker på deg og lager trøbbel, og de kan noen ganger være mye, mye verre. Ok. Så basically, og det som du sier at hun er 78 år gammel, ikke vel? Og min oldemor ble jo 87 år gammel, og folk kan jo fort bli 100, og det har sett 80-åringer danse rundt på joggesku og hei, hvor det går jo langt opp i 80-åra. Så 78, vi har jo presidenter og konger og alt mulig rart som og så ikke minst dronning Elisabeth, hun dør vel ikke før hun var langt opp i 90-åra. Så hvis hun er en stor trussel for du, hvis du føler at hun er en stor trussel for du, det første jeg ville gjort kanskje var å sette opp et kamera, et skjult kamera ved døra di, og også ta opp lyd, og så kan du legge ut noen feller. Nå kjører jeg en linje her. Det her er den gamle, skal vi se hvem er det. Nå skal jeg se hva slags... Ja, vi kikket litt på hva slags følelser i det hun hadde imot det. Ja. Jeg har spells. Kommer an på hvilken energi du vil jobbe med. Omgangene på det gjennom å ha. Vi har Kali. Jeg har Om Namah Shivaya, men hvis ikke du er knyttet til Shiva, så er kanskje ikke det lille. Noen bruker Sitaram, Hanuman-spill. Og så ville jeg satt opp et kamera, investert i et kamera. Jeg har vurdert det her, etter den episoden hvor jeg fikk besøk av en skal jeg kalle det der for noe? Fikk besøk av en ikke-gentleman, for å si det sånn. Når det gjelder krystaller, så vil jeg kjøpt en obsidian som kan absorbere de negative energiene som hun sender mot du. De kan være ganske sterke. Ok? That's right, Sarah. You didn't recognize me with the 2 dots in my face. Når det gjelder spells, så kan du bruke mantra i stedet for spells. Ok? Så hvis du bare følger med når vi legger ut på skolen her, så skal jeg legge ut litt informasjon om hva vi skal gjøre med hvem og hvordan og sånne ting i sånne situasjoner. For det er mer, men hvis du kan connecte med for eksempel Shiva, så er han powerful. Men Kali, kona, er jo enda mer powerful. Jeg har en egen mantra-bok, faktisk. For du kan ikke alltid stole på det som du finner i Vi skal nok finne en løsning på det, Maria. No, that's not a weird question at all, honey. It's not a weird question at all. So I will just have to find out a little bit about where are you from, Sarah? Are you talking about the DNA part? Because in that case, there are, in your past, there is a connection to the Merovingian. Does this resonate with you? I mean, the name Merovingian, Merovingians, there is another family. There is something here around Venus. Okay. Ifølge korta så har hun ikke gjort nøyaktig det som du tror hun har gjort. Hvis noen har sett at hun har gjort det, så kan det være noe helt annet. Men her kan ikke jeg se på ett kort og si hun gjorde det klokka 3:06 på mandag. Da putta hun skopus. Sånne ting kan jeg ikke se da. Så you're half French and half Middle Eastern, so you have Mesopotamian specifically. Yeah. This is the moment I wish I brought with me the cards that I purchased in last time I was in this place. But let's see here. Let's see here. So maybe you are a little bit curious about what kind of caste you belong to and these things, right? Okay. Okay, so yeah. Did you say Persian? You're half Persian and half French. Middle East. That's Persia, right? Iran, Iraq, Mesopotamia, Babylon, Assyria. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if I can find something here. Okay, we're going to have a look, and then you will be the last one for today before I hit the smack. Okay, let's see here. What can we find? Going to log. The book is overloaded by stuff. Let's find out. We have the Canaanite area, we have the Phoenician, and there was also a forgotten empire, also known as Tartaria. Yeah, probably. Okay. But it takes a little bit time to explain that here, Maria. So let's see. Okay, let's find out. because now you're going far back in time. Lucky for you. I know a little bit about these bastards. Ha! About cuneiform, about their establishment of their civilization. No, I said till 8 o'clock, Oracle, 8 o'clock, then we're done. I'm just doing Sarah now, because I'm going to go to bed, because I'm sweat. So read the rules, 8 o'clock. Okay? So you save them, save that one for the next one. Okay? Read the rules. Guys. Thank you for your donation, but $1 is not going to keep me awake for another 15 minutes. I'm sorry, but you have one when I come back again. So this is the last read for today. We closed 8 o'clock. This is for I'm actually supposed to wake up now, so I turn my daytime upside down, but this is for Sarah. So we have French. Okay, so I'm just going to check the different kind of tarot cards that we can use here that can give some what did I just lose? May I just ask about one thing? Just ask you one thing, guys. Can you help me out here? No, I can't use this because, damn it. Spending money on microphones and professional gear, semi-professional gear, and it turns out I need a new phone. Okay, screw it then. Let's see, what else do we have here? We have witches' herbs. Ah! Found them. Okay. Maria, how to make a spell to stop her doing these things? Det ikke noe jeg kan ikke slippe alt her for å lage en spell. Ok? Jeg kan gi deg et mantra. Ok? Og så hvis du har printer, så kan du printe ut Lord Ganesh. Og så kan du si til meg om gang Ganapateya Namaha. Det jo spells. Eller mantraer også spells. Så du kan velge hvilken passer best for du av hindugudene. Shiva, Kali, Ganesh, Hanuman, Vishnu, Krishna, og så kjøper du deg en sånn bok, og så kan du begynne å notere ned de spelser som de mantraene og eventuelt spelser som jeg anbefaler deg som du kan gjøre, ok? og de kommer til å bli lagt ut på Arts of Aurelia. Så vi henviser deg der. Der vil du få den opplæringen du trenger av det som vi legger ut gratis. Ok. Sarah, are you still there? All right, honey. Let's have a look and see what we can pull out from. I found cards that are perfect for this. They are called the Telema cards. We actually have 3 Telema decks for sale. They are not made or designed by Aleister Crowley, but Aleister Crowley belonged to Telema for a long period of time, and so the Telema cards are different than the regular cards, which we know as Rider-Waite, and they are far more accurate in regards to esoteric interpretations. This is for Sarah. Sarah, Maria, ta også og gjør en ting til. Skriv navnet hennes på et stykke papir. Og så finner du et syltetøyglass. Fyller det opp med salt, og så legger du navnet hennes i det glasset. Og så limer du på bilder av Ganesh, Kali, Shiva, Ganesh, du holder med Ganesh. Og så kan du også skrive en beskyttelse på den, og så kan du ha det for noe, og så har du en obsidian eller en svart stein til å absorbere negativ energi. Hvis du føler at hun plager deg energimessig også. Ok. Sarah, let's stop. With your vibe. You are the last one, so this will be interesting. Okay. So I'm going to pull 4 astrological cards to survey. I always been suspicious in regards to working with archangels, because there are beings out there who pretend that they are there to help us, to be there for us, to be at our assistance, when they are only here to help you maybe 80 to 90%, and then capture you down into the reincarnation system again, the loop system. So I'm working on a system now. I'm studying a system. It's called Chaotic Science, and there's this guy who talks a lot about this. So be careful in regards to invoking spirits that has to do with archangel. If people use that L is another name for the planet Saturn, would you want to have someone from the planet Saturn blood sacrifice planet, the god of death. And so each and these beings are sounds and frequencies being emitted as a facet, 72 names of God, and all these archangels. And God in this case is represented by Saturn, also known as Tetragrammaton. So the only, and Jesus is not coming back to save us as a man with beard and say, hey, I'm back. No, you are Jesus. You are God. You are the archangel that are standing in your own way because of thousands of years of manipulation. That's why I have very little patience for people who are giving away their power to other beings. Of course, as humans, we are allowed to help each other and give each other a hand, but give away their power and feel helpless because I don't know, a teacher doesn't like you in school and these things, and the issue is really in here. So I want to protect you from a teacher which is in school, which is mean to you. It doesn't help very much to cast a spell towards her if you do not change in here. It works in that sense that if you believe that what I do will work, there could be something there, right? But in general here, the most powerful beings, the most powerful souls on this planet are humans. We are equally as powerful as the angels and maybe more, because we are connected directly to God, and they chose to chop off the line and are now working together with the archons. So this is science being told to us as a metaphorical fairy tale, as mythology, but it's science based. So me and many other people, we are here to say, don't give away your power to gurus. Like me also, Maria here, she wants me to give out her a spell, do this and do this to protect her from an old lady in another country. And a situation like that, it's better that you are close up and take care of it there and then, instead of giving your power. I happen to know her personally, but sit here in another country and sit and make spells and protection stuff and potions to some helpless chick in another country. If you want me to do that, you have to pay me by an hour, because there is no logic to it, right? So you are the angel, you are the God, and we are going to find out, because they've been lying a lot to us. We are going to find out a little bit about what the cards are saying in regards to where you come from. They could be merely suggestions, but your attractions are also a mirror of your soul. What you are attracted to is let's say I was very attracted to this. and I'm attracted to a lot of Tibetan stuff, right? Tibetan this, Tibetan that. What does that tell you? Why am I so attracted to Tibetan jingle and dingle? Is it because it's pretty? When I'm attracted, I have a Tibetan friend, I'm also attracted, he gave me a spell book, actually, from Tibet as a personal gift. And it's pretty easy then to put two and two together. Because in your other lifetime, you could have been the ascended master. But be very, very careful in regards to open up and give your own power away. This is New Age propaganda. One thing is channel energy, but you already have the information yourself. Yes, exactly. And that's also what they do. But where could you shapeshift? I mean, you can shapeshift your vibrations right here, right now. The physical density matter is more difficult for you to shapeshift because we are brainwashed and locked into a system which is ruled by Saturn, which is not only are we are in reverse, so that means that we age and we die, and then we have to go back into the reincarnation cycle again until we find out how to spin correct, right? And so the first thing you can do is that personally, and hopefully I hope that by simply listening to yourself, your oversoul, and your intention is to connect to the Most High, which is what they call God. And you don't need a fucking archangel to do that job for you. Because you're God. So the archangels symbolizes different sounds and frequencies. But the archons and these Yaldabaoth and these false gods beings have been hijacking New Age for a long time now. And that's why you don't hear me often swear on Jesus or Michael or anything like that. Christos, Jesus Christ, Yeshua, he might have been a person. Why is that so important? I don't care. But the Merovingian, apparently they claim to be descendant because Jesus, Mary, his mother, had more than one child. So they claim to be descendant of Yeshua, but you also have a group of people that claim to be from the same bloodline, and that bloodline was apparently very special. Are you in any way, do you have in any way any kind of rhesus negative in your bloodline? Because that's nobility blood. The rhesus negative. You could have a mother. Is it O negative or is it O plus? There's something here about the ascendant and 11th house together. So you are supposed to, now the energy is here, the ascension point for you is connected to the 11th house. So there is a bridge there. Okay? So let's find out who is who and what is what, and I'm going to play with this guy. He might have been very scary, but he wasn't stupid. Yeah. So 15% on the planet have restless negative. And I had this new beautiful skirt and I'm about to rip it apart. It's so hot here. Next time I'm going to rent something here, I'm gonna have a pool, tell you. All right, so like me, you have medium chameleon here, Neptune. And talking about that, so you actually do have connection to the bloodline that belongs to the so-called Christ, the Merovingian, or something in that direction. According to the cards, it just confirmed to me. Now, are these people real? How, you know, in what direction, and who was Jesus? Some say he was a prostitute. Some say he was an alien. There are so many versions of this guy that I couldn't give a fuck about the guy. Because there are no paperwork, nothing to show for. The pyramids, I can see them. I can't see Jesus, but what I can do is to feel Christ consciousness inside of me, just like Buddhic consciousness. So in chaotic science, they call it Christos. But there is no differentiation between Christ consciousness, which comes from the root word Krish, the anointed one, also meaning dark, and Krishna is an energy that you carry. And the entire ascension process is not about you being lifted up there and into heaven. It's actually an inversion, because your heart is the portal. It's a stargate, basically. So it's not ascension. Means that, like when you say Lakshmi, it means that it's messy. And you say Lakshmi vibration here is very good. But when you say put an A in front of something, it means a negative, right? I talk and I channel and I talk so much and I forget what I said next minute. So here I see the Tower of Babylon. So all these people that experience this thing, the Tower of Babel, all these people, ancestors, they are a part of you. And the reason you seek this knowledge now is because they now all are gathering up. It's now time to gather all the scattered energies that you have. So when we are put through trauma, we scatter our energies into different kinds of personalities, and you know, it's like we become afraid. It's like, what? You know, and this is how they do MK Ultra and brainwashing and traumatizing children and people, is by traumatizing them until we eventually have scattered personality, and we also scatter pieces of our soul. And so now is the time for you. This is a specific message to you, and you alone, Sarah, is for you to gather those scattered pieces and gather as many of you, including some of the multidimensional versions of you, Because you have all the information and the other yous have all the information. You need to insend, not ascend. It's not understand, it's understand and overstand. You're not standing under anyone. You're not below anyone. You're sovereign. Either you got blue blood. I am 15% reptilian according to the Rhesus minus experts. But the moment I also studied the language, and the language that's why we need to have 72 messages silence. So here we are going to have a look. You have Egypt here. I'll bet my ass off I'll find Egypt here. Darling, we closed 1 hour ago. The only reason I sit here now is because I'm on something that reminds me very much of Red Bull. Okay, so let's find out your 11th house, which is placed on your ascendant. Okay, Star Wars. You heard about that movie before? Your ancestors, the ancestors that are popping up here are star warriors, literally. Okay? And so they came to Earth. You see this 11th house on your ascendant, ancestry, ascendant, also ascendant point, right? And here we have a knight. So he is placed in your 11th house. 11th house is basically star, planets, Aquarian house, the sky people, and here we see them as warriors. Those are the knights, right? So this is one line I'm picking up here. Today you're lucky. You're getting $50 read. I gave a $50 read earlier today, and after an hour she was like, it's like, you sure you don't want to know more? So let's see. That will be your 10th house. So we will see. The trickster. The tricksters. Who is the trickster god is Loki. Square. Tension. Green. So here I'm channeling the energies here. Phoenicians. So whenever you see the Phoenician bird, you need to understand that there is connection between you and the Phoenician birds. And so also you see in the United States, just like I have a giant Shiva on my office there, they have this one, and they represent 2 lodges very often they have. an eagle with 2 different heads. So many of these people you see in power today, the bloodlines go all the way back to the Mesopotamian times. And they use eagle, some uses a reptile, some uses a chimera. Phoenician people, absolutely. So Phoenician people, they have their roots mainly in Mesopotamia, Sumeria, and then they travel, and so Tartaria came far after, but Assyria, the correct name is actually Syria, and so they have changed that. So we follow the language pattern from cuneiform, which is the star language, just like Sanskrit, because the nations split. That's why we find similar architecture and belief system all across the world, because they had devices that could move them around, just like we do today. It's no weird, it's more weird to think that we are the first high civilization here. Earth is billions of years old, right? So I'm a little bit curious about, yeah, he's also Aquarian. So I don't have to tell you that you are a starseed. You already know that by now. Now let's find your roots. Janvi, I'm so sorry we closed 1 hour ago, but you are so welcome back to get a read. And this is my last read for today, okay? But I'm coming back with more information, and it's nothing more than I want to help all of you in regards to your career. But now there is history time for Sarah and where you belong to. So some of the things we are attracted to is because of our ancestry. You see me here working as a professional gypsy. My physical ancestors are from northwest India, and they are Rum people, as in gypsies. So you see me, oh, there's that one. I recognize them for some reason. So you see my room, but I also have ancestry, physical ancestry from China, Japan, as you can see some, and behind there you see Lord Ganesh, right? So where I am now is a place, I bring my ancestors basically back to finish a loop. So they left, curled around the world, ended up in Scandinavia, and my job as being part of this bloodline was to bring them back here to close a cycle, and also working in different places as a seeder. So we have this blueprint with us from the stars and from these times that you are now seeking. You understand that you are something more than just Sarah. There's something about a tree here, tree of life, which I connect to the Kabbalah home, it says. There is something about a home tree. Do you remember Avatar? They had a home tree. And the tree of life here tells me about, because it was the Jews that my culture also, the Vikings, they also had the tree of life, but it was a clumsy drawing in comparison to the Kabbalistic one. And so each sphere represent different worlds in this Midgard tree. You go see. So which also tells me when things are synchronized like they are now, it means that we are on the right path. And I'm full of mosquitoes and nickel allergy. Beautiful. Look at this, buying bracelets. I don't know if you can see it, buying bracelets from these Kashmiri people. This, I don't know Kashmir. Oh. you need to know how to grab those guys by the balls. Okay, 4th of house, home. And it's interesting because 4th of house is literally home, our roots, where we come from. Not just mommy and daddy and siblings, but far back in time, So when we are working, we are carrying with us millions, billions of different beings, humans, extraterrestrials, subterrestrials, which are living inside of you. And many units, which are you. And each and every cell have their own intelligence and memory. And what do you know? I told you, Egypt is also one of your ancestry. Is a place you have, and this is a very strong one in regards to your path. Both, I also believe that you could have a bloodline directly there, but I'm going to be more careful with the bloodlines. But I know for sure that, and what do you know, magician? So your roots here is magician. Ancient Atlantean priest. And why do I tell so many when they come here that you have this and this role? Because those people who are from these places that I myself recognize, I attract them. I'm a magnet on these people who were architects, designers, and we were all of them. We were there. We were the priests, and we were the warriors. We were, sometimes I wonder how far up does it go. Seraphim, angels, fallen angels. We are the fallen angels. And we are also the ones that can elevate herself up again in consciousness. So here you are showing up as a high-level priest or priestess. This is not exactly a priest, but I get a priesthood here still from Egypt, and they have traditions going all the way back to the Atlantean time. And this is also the technology. The tree of life it's not just a pretty little tree that shows us to go like this, ping. it's geometrical science which is mirrored inside of you. The entire process of the crucifixion of Christ is actually the Kundalini rising from the root chakra and up, and then there is a chemical process in your brain that enlightens the pineal gland, and this is how you wake up. You get this, and then you start seeing. That's when you start see, when the third eye is open, and this something happens here. There is a place in the skull called the Golgotha, and so the people who trapped us here, I don't want to make scapegoats, but the people here who fiddle with the technology, they basically, their goal was to feed off our soul. Okay. This is just the top of the iceberg, Sarah. This is just the tip of the iceberg. And do you know where Sarah come from? Have you heard about Abraham and Sarah in the Bible? Yes. Abraham, Brahma, Sarah, Saraswati, Swati, Arcturus. Is your brain about to blow up yet? If not, I have more. So Swati, Arcturus, is my highest point in the chart, while the Mercury is the oldest one. Something to think about. Good morning. Actually, here it's time to say good night. So let's see. Here you have on your highest point, this is the energies we are working from now. So this could be, you know, a parallel you or a fragment of you that the universe or your personal spirit guides that make sure that you are protected, right? So Neptune used to be our savior. It used to be our master, but it's changed now into Venus, the divine feminine. So, but Christ consciousness is still very real. It's just that now it is the divine feminine Christ consciousness which are reappearing after the fall of Sophia and Tiamat. Namaste. So Neptune is about oneness. That's why it's natural for people who are ruled like Pisces to help other people, to do stuff for other people, because you and me, we don't see the separation between us. So this is, I also actually have Neptune in my natal chart, in my medium Coeli as my highest star. And so Neptune is, when we are affected by Neptune, we see other worlds, and we want to go home. We get very homesick and very emotional, and there is a lot of heartbreaks that we go through, that we see and experience from other animals, peoples, and these things. So we carry a lot of burdens in from other people. So the fact that you're Sarah, which is Saraswati, and that you have planets in Arcturus isn't really a big surprise, is it? So one here asked about the blue beams earlier. Blue beams. So Neptune here is the crucifixion happening inside of you. 5 is the number of Shiva, the destroyer of evil. So in order to go through that process of becoming Christ, you had to go through defeat, suffering, before you could ascend as a phoenix. I hope I haven't disturbed your brain too much here, but this is actually what I really do, and this is what we're going to have more of, and less of people coming here and want me to do voodoo for them. It's not a voodoo channel, okay? How do I explain that, you know? I have had sometimes for fun, just pajamas party where we, oh, let's do, oh, what do you know? Oh my God, talking about Egypt, pyramids, luxury. Do you know what luxury comes from? Luxury. Lakshmi. Om Shrim Rim Shrim Shrim Lakshmi Rachakacha, because when the English came, they started to put vowels into the words, rhythm and sound. So originally it's Lakshmi. There is no Lakshmi, there is no Shiva, it's Shiv. It's no Krishna, it's Krishna. It's no Lakshmi, it's Lakshmi. Okay? Now you are 1 centimeter smarter than 5 minutes ago. So yeah, here you have your pyramids. So you've been with us from the beginning, right? Because we are a team. And the people who come here and sit like this and we dig together, I shouldn't give my time to this, but I'm so passionate about it to help people find their track back by making them understand that you should go to this and that guru. No, you are the guru here. I'm just a way shower. So, oh, the road to the beach is down there. Whether you want to take a bath or not, that's all up to you. So, 4th house, roots, past, tree of life, and then we have 1st house, embodiment. Embodiment is how we appear. And then we have Lakshmi, luxury. So there was a lot of what can I say? you've been through many different kind of embodiments. You've been experienced many kinds of embodiments, and one of them was living a very luxurious life. And there was a connection to who we know as Hermes, but at that point he was tough, I believe. He became Hermes when the Greeks. So it was Sumeria, and then some stuff in Assyria and Canaanites and yada yada. I don't have the entire perspective, but then it was, you know, we all know, then ended up in Egypt, and then it was Greek. Zeus came, and then Zeus turned into Jupiter because Rome came, and Rome is still standing today as the dominion. And from there we went from being a polytheistic religion into let's make all the divine feminine into prostitutes, demons, sinners, witches, and let's be men, you know. So this is the trauma that is in you, and okay, I see you. So here you see there's been a square here on your medium coeli, in your some tension in your medium coeli, which we are picking up now. So we are picking up different kinds of timelines now, but this could be one specific one which have connections to. And here you are standing, holding out with a wheel. So you're basically crushing the tension here by walking the fool's path. Because the fool, many say that the magician is the most powerful card, but the fool and the magicians both are tricksters, and the tricksters are the most powerful. So together with, I'd say, the high priestess that I can come up with. Very good reasons. So here you see the square, here he's coming with the wheel and balancing the square. Last card. So, ancestor here, the divine feminine. And this is not just anyone. This is the mother. She's calling you, basically. Say, listen to Raven, the divine feminine. Listen to your womanhood. It's not weakness to have tears. It's not weakness to be a woman. It's not weakness to have compassion. I was ridiculed 6 months ago for showing love and compassion to a street dog. And a man will start rolling his eyes at me, make me feel guilty and like I was an idiot because I showed love to a dog. Then I said, no person in my life is going to ridicule me for showing compassion and love to an animal or a tree or a bug or express love in general. The divine feminine is the most powerful We are the one who creates life, and without us, humanity won't exist. So now you have exactly, so now you have an option. Do you want to live in a timeline where they now have, China, very proud to say, they have created artificial wombs? Why have they created fucking artificial wombs for? What are we supposed to do with those? You know, and so you have the inorganic ones and you have the organic path. The organic path will set you free, and the ocean and the water is the key, is the bridge between the two of them. Does this make some sense for you? And she's the Queen of Cups, Cancer. She's the mother. And she reminds you, I'm also your ancestor. So now, with 4 of coins here, reverse, it's time to let go of your identity, who you think you are, of everything that's external of you. Let go of it, because it's an illusion. It's a bag on your backpack. You know, it's a backpack with lots of stuff you don't need in your new timeline. And so here you see the old priesthood is falling, the false priesthood, the patriarch. Why are they always making it into a patriarch? Why is God always a he? Because we know Kali wouldn't be anyone. I mean, Shiva, none of the gods in Hindu religion either, would be no one without the women standing behind and giving them power. Any questions? You're very welcome. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give you 50 minutes. That ended up to 1 hour. Excuse me, but I find this a little bit more important than, I'm sorry, Maria, I love you so much, but it is more important than angry neighbors who are putting stuff in your shoe. That is the general awakening for all of us. And that's far more important than voodoo to get rid of the neighbor. I'm just going to be very straight with you. This channel is not for making cheap party tricks like that. Does it work? I actually tried it and it did work, yes. But it worked because of my brain, my intention, and the law of assumption. Not because the name was in a jar full of salt. When that's said, everything external of you are all permission slips. You are the crystal, so do you need it? They are here to... So every time we attach ourselves to something here on earth, we kind of say yes to the Malkuth, right? And so there will always be temptations. This guy can also be the devil and say, hey, come and check my shop. And this will help with this will help with this. The right answer for you is in the last part of the ascension process, is that, you know, I love the physical world. I love this matrix. I love this simulation. It's beautiful. But I prefer the real world and not the world of shadows. You know about Plato's cave. Did I blow your brains out? For those who see this afterwards, they actually learn a little bit also. You know, I can't tell you all my sources because I pick it up. I pick it up because I'm obsessed with it, as you probably figured out already. Okay, now you have something to dream about. Don't wake up and think about the coffee cup the moment you wake up. Stay in your dream, walk slowly out of your dream and have a notebook on your side. Because for me, remembering my dreams is like, it's the most piece of cake you can give me, right? It's not because I'm better than you, it's because I'm more slack than you. I'm never gonna wake up. No, I'm only gonna stay here. And because of that, you stay in the dream process much longer. And that's also the moment where you have the ability to manifest things into your life much faster. It's a little tip for you. Love you so much, guys. Thank you for laughing at my silly makeup and crazy whatever it is, crazy teachings within metaphysics. I love you all so much and catch you soon on the flip side.